What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. All the people that were on my live streams earlier today, again, I appreciate you guys for stopping by during, what may be the most important time within crypto as a whole. The launch of ETFs, the actual sale and trade of ETFs happened today. And I could say that I was a part of it, right? I didn't buy a lot, and I plan on buying a lot as time goes on. I'm always invested into Fidelity. My long-term accounts are in Fidelity. So I decided that, you know what, I'll add more and more to Fidelity and continue to invest in FBTC. But more importantly, I'm kind of a part of history at this point. I can look back 30 years from now and say, I invested into the first cryptocurrency ETF that was there, right? I wasn't the first investor, but I could say that I invested into the first Bitcoin or spot Bitcoin ETFs. And like I said, it's history. Like it's going to be big because then when we see other ETFs that are out there, when we see a lot of people it's standard for them to invest into ETFs, we did this first. So anyways, let's get that out of the way. It's an amazing day just to be able to have these and be able to trade them. But we have kind of a little bit of a warning or breaking news that came out of the Vanguard camp that while we can break it down and say that this is maybe manipulation in a way, we can also look at it and go, this is a standard process. So what do we really look at it as, right? Now, if they came out and said that they were going to do this from the start, then maybe it wouldn't have been that, but it's seeming like it may be some sort of manipulation. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to check out my Patreon, my link for my Patreon is down below, and you'll find that somewhere in the description, as well as a referral link for Margex, which is a great trading platform that I've been using for leverage trading, and it's been performing really, really well. I'm really excited about what I'm doing here and how I'm trading and everything there. So feel free to go ahead and check that out. The link to that is in the description. But let's talk about this, because again, we had the SEC that kind of ended some drama by giving the green light to 11 Bitcoin ETFs, including a lot, right? FBTC, we're talking about IBIT, you have ARCB, you have a lot of different Bitcoin ETFs that are that are available for trading today. And again, I invested in FBTC. I have my money in Fidelity, and I know you can trade a lot of other ETFs over there as well. I just decided to go with the Fidelity ETF because it's something that I'm used to. Kind of like if you drive a Ford truck, or you drive a Ford car, you've always driven Ford, so you're going to go ahead and go to them, right? That's just how that really goes. Brand loyalty, I guess. But I'm not here to talk about just the ETFs and the success that they've had, because if we look at the crypto market is up to let me go ahead and refresh this, is up to a $1.81 trillion market cap. It did come back from where it was at. And I said this is exactly what would probably happen. We would see it get up to about $50,000, and then we would see it resist from those levels. Now it got up to 49 and then ended up resisting from there, so close enough to 50,000. It doesn't mean that it won't continue to pass through that level and maybe finding a little bit of a retracement. But after we saw this news from Vanguard, we saw this kind of happen where now you see things that are decreasing. Now, this may be a coincidence, and it may just be a point to where we were going to see that retracement anyways, because again, I did think we were going to see that retracement. But we see that Bitcoin is now at 46,000 instead of being at the $49,000 level. Ethereum, instead of pushing up to 2,700, is down to 2,600. You see BNB that's now down to 307. Solana stayed, or actually, no, that actually decreased as well, down to about 100. And instead of Bitcoin being up on the day, it's now down on the day in the last 24 hours. So the crypto market, while some things are still inherently positive, are still very positive, there are others that have turned negative and others that have lost a lot of kind of their mojo, for lack of another term, right? They've lost a lot within that. But they didn't lose everything. So it didn't completely fall down. It didn't completely dive. We didn't see any of that, but we are seeing more money that's being invested into ETFs. And I'm not so sure who's leading, but we'll definitely check that out in the future. But we had this news that came out from Vanguard. So Vanguard is banning all Bitcoin ETFs from their platform, according to a senior ETF analyst from Bloomberg. Now, I think that that's a huge mistake. I put out a tweet talking about how that is a huge mistake. However, the reason that they would do this is to kind of take them through their standard process. As some people said in the comment section, that this is like misleading, right? Vanguard isn't banning them. They just aren't approving them. They do this with a lot of their ETFs, which they deem too risky, which you can deem cryptocurrency as too risky. And, you know, if it's just investing into Bitcoin, maybe you can do that. So this is terribly misleading post. Vanguard, like all others, are now taking them through compliance as they do with any other product that becomes available. Now, the only thing I would say about this, the only argument that I would push back with this is the fact that, yes, while they could, they are taking them through some sort of compliance, they could have said something beforehand like, look, we have 11 ETFs that are going to be live for trading tomorrow because we had the approval and then we had the live trading. We could have had that statement well before this happening, because there's a lot of people that were now in Vanguard. They're like, look, I don't have access to this and I want to have access to it, right? And I understand finding things that may be a little bit too risky and going, okay, let's step back a little bit. Let's put them through the ringer and make sure that everything is functioning the right way before we decide to list them, before we decide to put them on our platform. But that communication has to be made, and I haven't seen any type of communication. I haven't seen any posts telling me about that communication. It's not something where I've actively searched for it, but I'm buying those on Fidelity anyways. I'm not buying those on Vanguard. But the people that are, there's a lot of posts that I see out there that's like, look, I'm done with Vanguard. I'm closing my accounts today. And I don't know if they actually did it. I mean, that takes a lot of effort and a lot of money moving and selling and stuff like that in order to do that. So I don't know if they actually did it. They may have just been speaking out the side of their mouth there. But it is something that needs some sort of communication. And honestly, as we saw that post go up, things do start to decrease. So it kind of lines up with like creating a bunch of FUD or fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the crypto market. But honestly, I thought that this drop was going to happen anyways. I thought we were going to see it up to about 50,000, then decrease and see a little bit of a retracement. I was hopeful that we would see a little bit of a bounce, maybe at the new low or new support for Bitcoin, maybe 45,000. And then start to push up as you see more consistency investing into these ETFs and investing into Bitcoin altogether. So let me know what you think about this. Is this big news? Does this really mean anything? Or did it not matter because majority of places that offer it are seeing majority of that volume anyways, and it's not going to be a problem at all for for crypto, for the spot ETFs going forward. Let me know your opinion, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to check out Margex, again, that link is also down below. Guys, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.